2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore. And with...
Hey, Kevin, thanks for...
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff, thanks as always. So the Nets starting five. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's Brown in at the 2 spot. And for the Bucks, they've got Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. Now here's Durant. And that one goes long.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Tucker. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
More and more, Kyrie Irving is showing off how much body control he has, especially when he drives into the interior of the D.
Now here's Middleton. Shoots off the step back. And it's Durant with the rebound. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. All alone. And the shot goes in.
It's just lethal. Once Kevin Durant gets into that spot, he can rise up, and it's pretty much going to go in.
Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. And it's Connaughton missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Unloads from 13. Lock at 6. Here's Durant. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, you could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
Outside Holiday. Passes to Connaughton. Middleton on the wing. The tray. Rebounded by the Nets. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Irving. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Brown against Holiday. Brown kicks to Irving. Brown the pass to Jordan. Over Holiday. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got his second basket of the night.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Bobby Portis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Got a piece of it. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie finds Harden. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Bucks trail. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lays it up and banks it in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here is Harden. And it's good, 2 points.
And honestly, that was a great effort defensively, but Harden just with that unique ability to get his shot off under any circumstances.
Harden against DiVincenzo. Here's Forbes. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And Milwaukee has possession. Harden missing his last shot. Launches it. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Another miss by Harden.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Portis can't get it to go.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Nets. They lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then... And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look at what we've seen. What do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Chris Middleton. Brook Lopez is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in a point guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Back to Holiday. Lots of room. Count that bucket. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, Drew aggressive there, right? You could see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's KD. The shot's good. Brown making the play. KD's got his second basket of the game.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride, Beautiful assist.
Portis in the post, defended by Durant. And it's KD with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving for 3. Offensive rebound. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Man, how many times do we see DJ just devastate teams with dunks like that?
Back to DiVincenzo. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Outside, KD. This one for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Teague kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Teague. To the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance out for a 3-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
There's the pass to Holiday. Lopez outside. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it down to Middleton. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Brook Lopez. And the Nets also making a change. Jeff Green is checked in for Joe Harris. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Passes it to Durant. Jacks up a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in. Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Forbes. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. The kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Durant. Now the feed to Jordan. Stolen by Middleton. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Irving. Middleton can't get it to go. The Nets with the lead. On the wing, Irving. Back to Harris. Pass to KD.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Middleton's got 5 now.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. 4 seconds left. That shot, no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Milwaukee in the lead.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken #1.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Harden. Griffin is out there with Luwawu, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Here's the teardrop. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from James Harden. Here's Holiday. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And here's Harden for 3. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Here's Teague, and the layup is good. Teague's got his first basket.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Dinwiddie passes to Harden, fires the 3, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. So for the Nets, Jeff Green, he's checked in for Griffin. And Durant subbed in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Teague surveying the D. Lopez outside to the inside. Mora. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeff Green picks one up. Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Outside, KD fires for 3. That shot off the mark, so Milwaukee will take it the other way.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
They get it back. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. And the Bucks miss again. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's KD. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Nets trail by 4. Harden outside. Takes a 3. And Lopez pulls it down.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Giannis passes to Lopez. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
Harden outside. Kicks to Dinwiddie. The pass to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And the basket by Harden.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
58 seconds left to play in the third. Giannis outside. And that one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Harden outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And Brooklyn making a change here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Jeff Green. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Harris finds Durant. And another shot. No good on that one. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Nets trail by 8. PJ Tucker is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in it with the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Holiday against Irving. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Lays it up off the glass.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court. Leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Bucks leading by 6. Outside, Holiday. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. James Harden comes in for Bruce Brown. Harden surveying the D. Irving kicks to Harden. Hits it from 3-point range. Harden's got 13 points in the second half.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
For 3, Middleton. That one, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. In the corner, Irving with it. He dishes it to Harden. No good on that one.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Harden way outside. Tries to save it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Milwaukee leading by 5. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Shoots. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Holiday. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And here's Harden for three. Durant, that's good.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Holiday looking over the floor. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
And Antetokounmpo spins it in.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
The deep three from Harden. That three off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Middleton for three. And it's James Harden with the rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And then Durant with the dunk.
How about that? On the offensive glass, KD anticipating where the ball was going and then uses his length to track it down.
And here's Holiday. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Middleton.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
A different look for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Dan Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. The wide open look for Durant. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Holiday with it. It falls.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Irving. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this. Thank you, David. Great. Downtown Milwaukee is sheep, and the Clippers starting 5. They've got Paul George. Batum is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now here is George. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Leonard with no one around. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Holiday against Beverly. And good that time.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now here's Beverly. Back to George for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's blocked.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum's really an asset in blocking shots.
Here's Lopez, 4 on the shot clock. Giannis on the follow.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Zubac kicks to Beverly. Back to Zubac. Here's George, and he banks in the layup.
And George is very capable at knocking down difficult shots. I mean, because of his size and stroke and ball handling and his added strength, he's able to shoot over good defense and knock them down.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. Middleton looking it over. Pass to Holiday. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lopez. DiVincenzo tips it back in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now, here is George. Puts up a 3. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
Now here's Tucker. Now the pass to Forbes from past the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Right side Leonard. Passes it to Mann. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Forbes. And again, the Bucks miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Cousins. Good, nice job down low.
Hey, DeMarcus Cousins is really an effective guy inside. Give him the ball.
There's 37 seconds left in the first. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Portis. And the Bucks miss again. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. That evens the score.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
Kennard against Holiday. And he converts the layup. Holiday's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bucks on top. They lead by 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Teague. And it's Nora in at the 4. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Teague against Jackson. Pass to Tucker. It's Portis, high post. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jackson finds Kennard. For the 3. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Nora, defended by Ibaka. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Kennard. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Nora. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Batum comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Paul George is checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Reggie Jackson. The 3 from George. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Milwaukee in the lead. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic and when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
George against DiVincenzo. George with the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Giannis passes to Lopez. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Zubac kicks to Beverly. Back to Zubac. And the layup falls.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Teague surveying the D. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Morris.
Taking advantage of that length inside. George has the size and touch to score with ease from there.
Beverly against Holiday. Feeds it to Giannis. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
3 on the clock. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Count that one. Holiday's got 8 points.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Now here's Leonard. Great tee that time from Giannis. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Paul George is out there at Patrick Beverly. Then there's Batum, and it's Zubac in at the center position. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. 3-point lead. Middleton. It's hauled in by George. Middleton's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And here's Leonard from 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Leonard's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Los Angeles. And the Bucks, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Stolen by Middleton. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
The Clippers trail. Beverly looking around. Six to shoot. Leonard finds Beverly. Plays it up and banks it in. Beverly's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Like how Beverly takes on challenges. This guy's a pit bull in his competitiveness. Aggressive at shooting over the defense, even when they're all in it.
Throws it up high.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Zubac the pass to George. And he lays it straight in. George has got 8.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And there's the pass to Holiday. Now Lopez. And here's Holiday. 8 points for him. Here's Yuck. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hey, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
George dishes to Beverly. Zubac kicks to Beverly. Now DiVincenzo. He has 6. For 3, Middleton. The shot will not fall. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. A 3 from Leonard. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Beverly. George against DiVincenzo. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Holiday up top, defended by Beverly. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
George passes to Zubac. Over Lopez. Misses off the right iron. Bucks leading by 4. Middleton with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. They grab their own miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
First trip to the line for him here.
Last year, 90%, and he was right there among the best in the league with that percentage.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly.
Yeah, you know, not every point guard will be able to find an open man right there, but T is always looking for the right play.
And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Holiday. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Count it, good. Ibaka's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Clippers. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. A 2-point game. Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded by Cousins. Stolen by Jackson. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. The Clippers shooting well. They're at 45%. Jackson with it to tie it up.
Hey, there was no shaking free of Teague on that shot. I mean, he stuck to his man like Velcro.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Misses from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Kennard. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Kennard's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. Here's T. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Kennard kicks to Jackson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Passes it to Nwora. Shot clock at 5. Portis can't get it to go. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And the wide open shot for Morris. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Jackson against T. Fires at the elbow. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Kennard against DiVincenzo. Stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Holiday throws it down.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Now here's Cousins. And here's Beverly. He gets that one. Beverly's got the lead up to 3 now. It's for Los Angeles.
And despite being a little guy, Beverly knows how to step up big. Terrific at delivering when his team needs an important basket.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lopez, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 3. Beverly dishes to Cousins. Nice move. And the rejection by Giannis. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beverly, the pass to Cousins. Back to Beverly. Clippers moving the ball around. Kennard for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. It's in!
Boy, it's just a fantastic effort they're getting from Drew Holiday right now.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Kennard against DiVincenzo. Inside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Here's Holiday. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. High-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. McCollum against DiVincenzo. Giannis right side, and stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. Here's Powell, and he makes good on the layup.
That's good instincts as a distributor. I mean, Lillard on point with the pass.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to. This team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
Milwaukee making a switch. Portis is checked in.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
McCollum outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Here's Lillard over Holiday. Nurkic trying to get open. Goes up with it again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic. I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Middleton against Powell. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. To the middle. Nurkic in the post. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Lillard. Sinks that one from the post.
And look at that. The touch of Lillard inside. So impressive. He's terrific at generating points.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And Holiday, here we go. In the corner, Middleton with it. Holiday with it. Lillard picks him up. Double team on Holiday. Rocket 2. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Holiday.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
To the wing on the left. Here's Nurkic. That one's not going to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Portis drives in. Makes it off the glass.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Lillard against Holiday. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
A pick-and-roll master. You got to respect how decisive Lillard is. I mean, he often makes great decisions.
Holiday finds Portis. Here's DiVincenzo. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Here's McCollum. Let's go. Covington passes to McCollum. Beyond the arc. Trailblazers keep it alive. Got a hand on it.
Got to have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. P.J. Tucker comes in for Bobby Portis. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. Simons, the pass to Cannon. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
One of my favorite trash talkers in the NBA, Cantor, never really shies away from taking jabs at opponents. And I think his teammates like that.
Wow. Well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Bucks leading by 3. Teague deciding where to go with it. The drive by Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
He's showing he can get it done on the drive. Lopez is solid at knowing when to penetrate.
Here's Simons. Teague covering. A nice shot by Simons.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Now Cantor. Portland moving the ball around. Out to the right wing. Simons, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from...
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
We've got Holiday. E.J. Tucker is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Forbes has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Cullen passes to Cantor. The 3. But they'll get another chance. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's Teague. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Here's Nora. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now McCollum. Pass to Simons. Kicks it to Cantor. Passes to Simons. There's the triple. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks leading by 10. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Cantor against Lopez. Cantor dishes to Collins. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Nora. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. A 12-point game. And the basket by McCollum.
Such a smart offensive player. When McCollum sees these shots open up, he doesn't think twice about firing.
And here is Teague to the inside. Here's Lopez. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The 3 from McCollum. A second chance effort. Collins wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Here's Nora. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's McCollum. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Aston Morrow to the paint. Lopez left side. Morrow, that's good. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Down low. Cantor, the pass to McCollum, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Lillard with it. We got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. The pass to DiVincenzo. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Middleton outside. With 4 seconds on the clock. Here's Portis. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They lead by 14. Can he give it? Thanks for joining.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
On the court for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the three. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here's Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Middleton. Three-pointer. Lillard with the rebound. Takes the three. Nurkic finds Lillard. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Trailblazers trail by 16.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up, but I know you were doing your thing, but you used clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by Brook Lopez. Here's the three. And it's Lillard missing.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
They get a hand on it. The Trailblazers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. McCollum, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Giannis on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Holiday surveying the floor. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shot clock at 6.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks. He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing them.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pull up Jay. That one a little long.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Hands it from downtown. 5 points in the game.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Here's Lillard. The rebound by Holiday.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, And this off night has definitely been one factor here.
Middleton can't get it to go.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
59 seconds left in the third. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Offline with his three.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. In the corner, Middleton with it. And again, the Bucks miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
And it's Lillard missing. From deep. No good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Bobby Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Teague, and it's Nora in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
And the Bucks making a change here. Donaton's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Here is Forbes. Steps back and shoots. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Anthony right side. From down in the low post, it goes.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The shot's good from Forbes. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Down by 15. They get the rebound. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Rising off the ground with such intensity. When Nurkic is this close, he wants to slam it down.
Here's Connaughton. Back to Forbes. Three-pointer. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's deflected. Here's Powell. Pass to Simons. And gets hacked by the... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Milwaukee has possession following the miss by Carmelo Anthony.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
And it's Simons missing.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's Nora. No good on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 13. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Stolen by Tucker. From deep three-point range, and the Bucks miss again. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And it's the Bucks on the break. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good from Forbes.
Always eager to shoot the three, and on the fast break, he knows it's going to be there for him.
Here's Simons. Second shot opportunity, and Nurkic gets it to go.
Physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
Bucks leading by 14. There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter.
Look, the more threes he misses, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
And they'll keep possession. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And at 280 pounds, Nurkic is difficult to deter, even when you hit him. He's just so strong.
Here's Connaughton. Here's Forbes. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Giannis.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
For 3, Middleton. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McCollum dishes to Covington. Here's Nurkic. And it's off from 3-point range. For 3, Middleton. Good D by McCollum. And that falls.
And it's encouraging whenever McCollum.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. And for Brooklyn, Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving at the point guard position. Middleton inside the three-point line. Rebounded by the Nets.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Harris, good. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And a wide open look for Portis. And a miss there on the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Durant kicks to Irving. The kick out to Brown. This one for three. Irving can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Connaughton. And again, the Bucks miss.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Durant with it. It's rebounded by Portis. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. For three, Middleton. Nailed from three-point land.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brown the pass to Irving. Unloads from 13. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Irving excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Holiday looking over the floor. Here's Antetokounmpo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Irving. Outside Durant. The rebound by Middleton. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. Holiday gets the bucket.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Brown outside. Irving against Holiday. That's tipped. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Portis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Brown outside. On the wing, Irving. Shot to stop the run. Here's KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Here's Connaughton. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
Brown outside. Poked away. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And the Bucks with some changes. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Teague. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Feeds to Lopez. Lays it up off the glass.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
Gets it off. He made it. He got it.
Big time.
Wow, what a shot.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Milwaukee on top, leading by just 1. And we'll get this.
I think the underdog story, started.
And Greg playing with the chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Green. He's out there with Harris. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. DiVincenzo against Harden. Basket counts. Harden's got 5 now.
And, you know, the thing about Harden, crafty in the paint, he really finds angles and avenues to get the shots he wants when you don't think there's any angle or avenue to find.
Middleton up top. He has 5, but they get it back. Tucker. They swipe it. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. All sorts of time. Kept alive. Harden kicks to Harris. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. On deep. Harris, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range. Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
The 3 from Harden. And no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. To the paint. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Dinwiddie finds Harris. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Joe Harris. Now Harden. He has 5. A 3-ball. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
You know, the confidence Harden has in his three-point shot, especially that step back that he shoots, is just mind-boggling. He loves letting it fly from deep.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Griffin trying to get open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Fast break, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo passes to Teague. Dinwiddie with the steal. It's Harden with...
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
1:29 left now here in the second. Mora, the pass to Lopez. Over Green. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Harden outside. 1:03 left in the first half of the game. Dinwiddie against Teague. Passes it to Claxton. From deep, Harden. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's DiVincenzo. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden. There's 21 seconds. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Teague feeling it out a bit. There's the dish to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Terrific awareness from the savvy point guard. Jeff Teague is excellent at getting the ball to the open man.
The three from Harden. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. And
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. At the forward spots, it's the two Antetokounmpo, Thanasis, and Giannis. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the two. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
The Nets with the lead. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Pull-up jumper. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. KD's got his second basket. Pass to Portis. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Great D that time from Jordan.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Back to Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Stolen by Middleton. Now the Bucks moving it up. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Connaughton. Connaughton's got his first basket of the night. Now here's Irving. Pass to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Chris Middleton. Irving misses. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 2-point game. Connaughton passes to Holiday. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Holiday dishes to Giannis for the tie. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Irving kicks to KD. The kick out to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Jordan. Back to Irving. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Green, he's checked in for the Nets. James Harden comes in for Irving. Outside Teague. Now the pass to Lopez. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Blake Griffin in for Kevin Durant. The Bucks also with the sub. Portis is checked in. Harden the pass to Griffin. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Nora. It's Portis high post. Teague against Harden. Portis kicks to DiVincenzo. Good on the shot. DiVincenzo's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop, and it's good for 2. Teague's got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's Harden with the drive. It doesn't go for him. Bucks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And it's Giannis missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Milwaukee leading by 4. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Griffin.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Nice shot by Portis.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Harden. Griffin is out there with Green. Oh, what a finish!
Good. Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
And Harden launches it from deep. And Lopez pulls it down.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And here is DiVincenzo. Inside. Here's Nora, guarded by Green. Lets it fly. Nora can't get it to go. Nets trail by 8. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Harden wide open. He shoots. They get it again. The shot, no good. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Harden against Teague. Takes the 3. The jump hook, and no good. Trying to use the glass. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. The putback. Can't throw down the putback. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
So for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Green. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. Milwaukee also making some changes. Chris Middleton comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Harden. Holiday trying to free himself up. Great tee that time from Giannis.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Giannis passes to Lopez. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Middleton. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dishes to Griffin. And there's the feed to Durant. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Giannis inside. Griffin's there. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And it's hard not to commend the calm nature and demeanor of the Greek Freak. I mean, even in pressure situations, Antetokounmpo never seems to get outside of himself or never seems to give in to what the defense is trying to do to disrupt him.
Kicks it out to Harden. To the inside. Here's Griffin. Oh,
man.
Well, anyone looking for highlights? Because you just found one. How about the creativity there in the air?
Holiday with it. Giannis outside. Back to Holiday. Middleton looking it over. Buries it from three-point range. Middleton's got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Holiday against Irving. Middleton outside. From the high post. That one off the back iron and out. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. On offense here, the Bucks. Lobs it up for Holiday. Lopez passes to Holiday. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Shot's good by Durant.
Well, in my mind, KD is one of the top 10 all-time guys that you want taking that shot.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. the bronze likeness of Lakers. We are...
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at center. And for the Clippers, we've got Ibaka, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Morris in at the 4 spot. Now, here's Portis. Puts one up from 19. Shot clock at 5. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday, and it's sent back by George. Leonard with no one around. Off target from 3-point range.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Middleton outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
It may be the most bakeable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Leonard looking around. Tries from 10, and he gets the jumper to drop.
One of the toughest covers in the league. Kawhi's jumper just keeps getting better.
Holiday against Beverley. Pass to DiVincenzo. That 3 off the mark. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. George with no one around. No good with the triple. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. And a wide open look for Portis. The Clippers grab the miss.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
The Bucks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's George for 3. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Beverley. Kicks it out to Leonard. Got it from 16 feet. Leonard's got his second bucket tonight. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Now here is Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
George from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Middleton. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
So both teams making some changes here. Batum with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Kennard's checked in. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Batum. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jackson in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Nwora. And the Bucks miss again. Left side Jackson. Tie game in Los Angeles. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis had this to say.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard.
Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries. Hopefully, he can stay healthy this go-around.
Now, here's Teague.
And if you let the little guy get airborne before you slide over to block him out, he can and will embarrass you on the boards.
Man passes to Jackson. Off target from outside.
And Kennard's moving into the starting lineup for the first time last season.
And to add to that, he had a larger role offensively. And at the same time, his efficiency increased. That's a good sign.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Stay there. There's the pass to Zubac. Here's Mann, guarded by Tucker. Mann can't hit. And the Bucks, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Nwora. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lopez, no luck.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Exploding to the rim, Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
Jackson against Teague. And the rejection by Zubac. A nice shot by Teague. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Jackson kicks to Kennard. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Jeff Teague. Now here's Rondo. 4 on the clock. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Forbes the pass to Tucker. And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 2.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Kennard the pass to Rondo. Back to Kennard. Outside Rondo. Pass to Mann. That one good for 2. Mann's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
Passes it to Connaughton. Down low, Ford. Fouled on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So it's the Bucks now after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's DiVincenzo, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Offensive rebound. Outside for George. A miss that time would have put him up. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here is Forbes. Defended by Beverly. Portis, great positioning on the putback. Portis has got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
George dishes to Leonard. Over onto the Kumbo. And he overshot that one, missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Forbes can't get it to go. Here's George, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead, and that should...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Morris is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Great hustle by Paul, using his speed in the open court, and then, of course, he's an excellent finisher.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Portis. Middleton looking it over. 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And Holiday kicks to Portis. And to the Kumbo inside. Defended by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability. Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field. In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
Now here's Middleton. Clock at 6. No good again that time.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
No one covered. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
And PG, you know, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
Here now, the Clippers. They're on a 10-2 run here. George finds Beverly. Morris with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. That shot off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Outside, George.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Leonard with the steal. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And that one's good. Beverly.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
And the turnover again by Milwaukee. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Jacks up a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And that's in. Nice feed on the play. Zubac has got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Now here's Jackson. To the inside. On the left block. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Connaughton. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
He kicks to Cousins. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Kennard. 3 from the inbound. No good that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 14-6 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Bucks, P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Now here's Rondo. 3-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. Now here is Holiday. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Here's Leonard. Basket good.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Now here's DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Ibaka. Inside, taken away by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo. Good on the bucket.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
Here's Leonard. And the rejection by Giannis. Holiday against Beverly. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Morris looking over the floor. To the middle. And Morris throws it down.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find an open man.
On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Beverly. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments. Never afraid to take a big shot.
Now here's Leonard. Puts it up from 12. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. To take the lead. Doesn't go for it. As the Clippers taking it the other way. Right side Leonard. Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Outside Holiday. Giannis dishes to Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. So they take the lead. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Zubac is checked in for Serge Ibaka. And then for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Beverly. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And here is Teague. To the inside. Here's Middleton. Good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Beverly. It's George on the wing. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 5 on the clock.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis. And it's all about the three right here.
And they're looking to tie it up. Live to play another period. We'll see what they run right here.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining. The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Here we go.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. And for Portland, Giles is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the 2. Now here's Lillard. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Middleton. One-on-one here. Here's Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. The pass to Connaughton. Back to Middleton. Good on the 13-footer.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Lillard way outside. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Here's Nurkic. No good on the shot. Giannis with some nice D. And Holiday, here we go.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Lillard scanning the floor. Pass to Nurkic. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Holiday with it. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got his second basket of the game. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Giannis. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. A different look now for Portland. Anthony's checked in for Harry Giles, and McCollum subbed in for Lillard. It's Giannis with the drive. Yes, that goes in.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
McCollum, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Middleton. Trips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man. And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. But he clearly had...
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Cullen passes to Nurkic. Here's Simons. Back to Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Cantor comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Zach Collins subbed in for Robert Covington.
You know, if you got game, you got game. And we're starting to see more players come from small schools and go on to become special talents like McCollum. You don't see it too often, but it's definitely start to happen. Shows you what happens when you put in the work.
1:14 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Simon. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Teague deciding where to go with it. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Simons to the paint. It's deflected. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Bucks leading by 6. Outside Teague. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
It doesn't take much for Lopez to dunk it. All he needs is the right positioning inside.
Teague against Lillard. Two on the clock, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Lillard is capable of getting up to slam it home. You better keep him out of the paint.
Here's DiVincenzo. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a fun. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him.
I think in the past, anytime I got...
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got P.J. Tucker, also Brook Lopez out there, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. A floater. The shot by Anthony, no good.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Here's Forbes. Rebounded by McCollum.
Credit the D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down there.
Lillard with the bucket. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Oh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics. With Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have, man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
Even though he lacks some size, Tucker's strength makes up for it. He competes inside.
And here's McCollum. Now the dish to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
The main area of expertise for Lopez, I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to cash in from there.
Down low. Cantor dishes to Collins. Collins passes to Lillard. For 3. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. DiVincenzo kicks to Forbes. Launches a 3 to the paint. And the dunk by Lopez.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Norkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Giles comes in for Zach Collins. Connor Covington's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum.
Wow, the superb strength of Portis. You got to hit him harder than that if you're the defense.
Teague is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Free throw good, Portis. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally. They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss, but we'll see how long they can make this last.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. And the Trailblazers, another three.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Giannis passes to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Middleton finds Giannis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Bucks shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Stolen by Holiday. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Three-pointer, Lillard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They lead by 11. And And that's a wrap for our halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Giles is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Uncovered. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and it's Lillard missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. For 3, Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Middleton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. The tray. The shot that time, not on target. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down. It might take a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive end.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Lillard from outside on his 15th shot attempt. He makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. McCollum's checked in for Anthony Simons. And then for Milwaukee, Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Ante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. Milwaukee making a switch. Trailblazers trail by 11. McCollum outside. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter. Milwaukee leading by 9. Outside T. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by McCollum. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys are truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Teague kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Teague. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Teague's got 6.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Tips it. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The 3. Mora can't get it to go. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. That shot missing. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Trailblazers trail by 11, setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. From deep three-point range, and it's rebounded by Covington.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Lillard from deep three-point land. The rebound by the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Forbes. They get it back. Lopez. Pass to Forbes. Lets the 3 fly. And again, the Bucks miss.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Three-pointer, Lillard hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Portland. Outside, Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points here in the second half.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
But they recover it. Covington finds Lillard. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Teague.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Connaughton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Misses the 3. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Bucks leading by 10. Here's Forbes. No good from outside.
With all these 3-pointers he's missed in the first half, he's become a weight around the neck. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
3-pointer, Lillard. Good on the 3-point shot. Lillard's got 35 in the game.
His 3-point shooting is an important part of his game. Lillard has to hit that shot all night if he wants to keep the D honest.
Now here is Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
3-pointer, Lillard. He can't get that one to fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. The Bucks working the ball around. There's the triple. Forbes can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display from him so far. You know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Bucks leading by 6. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. From deep 3-point range. The offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Wow, the toughness and the edge Nurkic provides, it's awesome. A physical big man. He makes an impact on both ends of the floor.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Milwaukee also making some changes. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
3-pointer, Lillard. It's good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And clutch is Lillard's middle name. Time and time again. This guy comes through for his squad.
There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Middleton for 3. That one misses. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one is on Holiday.
Hard to believe Lillard missed out on a couple of All-Star selections. I mean, the seasons where he averaged over 25 points a game.
And Portland making a change here. Simons is checked in.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Now Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. It falls!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
It's money from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. And he's a big part of their floor spacing.
When he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.